Let's. I think we did our dailies. Let's do some more TTs and then we'll start a run. Drink the water. The first things you do is drink the water when you come into stream. Okay. We drink the water. There, I drank the water. I literally just got the water and I was drinking it as I was going up the stairs. But I will drink more because you are right, Nom. Hydrate or dihydrate. I had a bit of a headache earlier today because I realized that drinking a like a creamy soup is not sufficient hydration. Because I had some more of the leek soup that I made on Friday, and yeah, it's not proper hydration. But did you eat anything today, Nom? Okay, enjoy playing with your brother, and thank you for lurking. You did eat, you promise? Alright, I believe you. Hello, internet? Ooh, we got two gifts. Two gifties. Okay, gifties. Alright, now let's set up for a run. Who do we want to run? No, not sport cards. I want to go back to Uma's. Wait, who did I star unlock? Hello? Mayano? Oh shit. Haluna, you're expanding your knowledge? Does that mean you're expanding your knowledge to more Umamusume brain rot? Or is it actual knowledge? No! How did I know it had to do with brain rot? Oh, this is awesome! We just got Mayano to 4-star? Can I up her potential level enough to actually make her useful? No, I need a lot more money. Shit. Do we want to run a parent run with Ryan? Because I don't think I have one on this account. I have parent Ryan on the other account. I have her at potential level 5. But I don't think I have any that are a bunch of 3-star powers. I have only one 8-star stamina. I have a bunch of 2-star power Ryans. Yeah, let's try and run a stamina Ryan. We'll run her through Golshi, so I can get some money. I want here? Could also make her a power, but I have so many power girls already. How was my day? My day was pretty chill. I got to work from home today. Didn't do a crazy amount of stuff, but pretty still. Chill. Still chill. When passing another racer from at the front part of the pack on the final corner, wait. That's okay. Who has better medium here? Medium, long, mile? Medium, long, medium. So we're gonna take this. Would I do a project for a client in another nation? Yes, I would. It would be hard because I would have to learn... Not learn, but I would have to be conscientious of metric, which is not the scale that I typically draw in. I do draw in Imperial, because that is, you know, America. So, she is a power whip card. So I'm going to do this. Yeah, this is fine, this is fine. Like I said, we're trying to just do a parent run here. And it would also depend because you gotta understand, like, I have a going rate for an hourly rate for my time here. I don't know how that converts to another country. Because if the conversion rate is not very, you know, favorable, that could be a crazy amount of money in your country or another person's country versus what it would be in America. Alright, we're gonna follow the rules that CM13 gave us the other day on Monday and see if we can get a good run out of this. If I'm being honest, I have not taken any personal clients, meaning like, I guess freelance jobs would be the way to put it. I have not taken any freelance jobs, unless you count the job I did for my uncle where I designed his whole kitchen addition and laundry room area. And he basically is paying me in labor on my job for the design on his job. But I have not taken any, like, independent contracts, I would say. Well, everything I've done has been either through an acquaintance as, like, a subcontractor for them, or through my job. That's generally how I work. So yeah. Why are we getting all these weird 3 Uma stamina trainings? We're getting good stats though. Again? No, we're gonna take this. I'm essentially waiting for Austin, Drowned in Music, to commission me eventually, but that's probably gonna be like, I don't know, 5-10 years down the line when he gets his his house. I'm excited though. I would love to do a design for people. I would love, honestly, like, it's nice having a full-time job just for the security of having said full-time job. But I would like to be able to do more freelance work on the side because I find what I do really fun. So if I could do more of it and not have to get paid hourly and not a salary, it'd be cool. But the job security is also very important. Hence the reason I have not gone as a solo endeavor. Plus, from what I know of the industry, being a solo, like an independent contractor as an architect or an interior designer is kind of risky because you never know. Like, if I have job security, even with the way the economy is moving right now, which is not favorable, because my company is getting work. But as an independent contractor, work is not necessarily guaranteed. You have to go out and freaking, like, you know, shake the money tree, as the saying goes. You have to hustle. Which means I have to go find clients by myself, or I have to be recommended by previous clients or word of mouth from other people who have either worked with me or I have done work for. So I don't think I have enough, you know, I guess what do you want to call it, social currency to do that? Though I'm hearing through my boss, because he's like extremely well connected in our city, and I'm hearing through him that like my name is getting passed around town as like a good go-to designer, a very helpful designer. So maybe one day, but definitely not right now. I have mile 8. I'm not worried. We're not worried. It's risky, but I'm gonna do it. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. We've taken so many stamina trainings, which is not what I want to be doing, but hopefully we can make up for it in better trainings. Like that. Power. Speed. We took the 12, we got the 12, we succeeded. Nice. Stamina. And we race. Against your... I think she's her cousin in this world. They're cousins. Really? Second place. At least you didn't come in 11th, I guess. We're not re-rolling that. We're not gonna waste clocks on baby races, but that was pretty doo-doo. Well, we have no energy anyway, so let's just take the negative for the 30 stat points. Buy this. Take another... Ooh. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna take another race. I'm gonna take another race. And if we mood down, it's fine. It's early. It's early. It's not important. It's only important when you have rainbow trainings. No, we don't want Summer Runner. We want Spring Runner. I like how we mood down from an event, not from the fact that we raced with no energy. Silly Major Orion. Okay. So, let's rest. What did we get? A sail? A sail, you say? Okay. We gotta run another race, but there's some stuff that we can get in there. No good trainings, really, so let's race. Racing, 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 racing. Oh my god, stop! I am not using my alarm clocks yet. I've been bleeding alarm clocks. I am in Golshi mode. Because I need the money. I need the money! I'm broke! Good to get some reset whistles early. My gosh. I didn't drink enough water today and my lips are super chapped. I can feel it. Oh, okay. We're getting some good chops here. Sorry, just putting some lip balm on. Actually, can I pick up this speed book? Yeah. Let's get as much speed as we can if we're gonna keep running races here. Fuck! Why did I do that? I wasn't looking. I'm gonna risk it. I had to risk it. I had to risk it. Okay, DMN, risk what? How I just started. I risked a 5 wit 65%. It was oh my god, what the heck? As you can see, the run is not going well. I'm just doing this run for the Golshi gold because I want to be able to. I need a little more money right now. Oh my god, are we really losing this? I'll give you one more shot. Is it? I didn't know you could do Golshi mode when you were in Golshi mode. I should have did that then, damn it. Well, I'm already in the mode, so it is what it is. Alright, what do we have in store? I guess that's what we're getting. That's what we're getting. Oh, okay, so we have Cleat. Let's see, is there a skill I can grab to make her time a little bit easier? I guess I can get that. If she loses this, then the run is washed. Okay. Alright, we'll keep playing, I was trying to see if I can make a parent run, so I'm not necessarily looking to make an ace with this run. Since I realized that this account doesn't have a good parent, Major Orion. Or even an okay parent, Major Orion. Okay, what do we got here? Parent, you want to get SS for 30% better white spark roll? Is that really how that works? Everyone has been telling me that you should be running parents on, like... For white sparks. Interesting. I didn't know there was 30%. That's a lot. Yes, that's what I heard. But my thought is, like, if you have the time to do a parent run in Trackblazer or Mant, then why wouldn't you? Because you're gonna get more white sparks, period. Or at least, like, the likelihood of getting white sparks is higher because you're getting more skills. Unfortunate that I'm losing those two, but it is what it is. People are doing farming Yura equate more runs equal more chances. I see. But, I mean, if you're getting... It is more runs, more chances, but also the quality of the parent is much less. Right? Because, like, my only 9-star stamina is from Unity Cup. No, it's from URA. It's back from URA before Unity Cup came out. I'm not saying I don't use her, but I definitely prefer the hybrid Umas that I have now that are like a mix of stamina and power and have way more whites than using her who only has two or three whites. Higher roll percentage. And Mant Affinity is higher. Yeah, so I feel like it's a no-brainer to want to run your parents through Mant. We don't have to buy anything right now. And this is not a race turn either. But I have been using the tips that you shared with me. In the times it takes to match, you only see one roll. For Yura, you can probably see 3 or 4 in the same time frame. Yeah, but are they quality ones? That's my question. What does the carrot give me? I think it's a bias. You can see 3 or 4, maybe get one good one. Yeah. Yeah. I guess, I mean, to each their own, really. Is there even a good... Yeah, that's not bad. I just find myself using the parents that I've pulled from Unity and URA much less than the ones that I have gotten by accident, honestly. from just... I wouldn't even call them failed runs, just runs. Ignite Wit and Ignite Power. Do people actually use those skills? I guess it makes sense if for CMs to do that, and for team trials. Alright, well we didn't get medium. We're doing a pretty good on stats. Not great, but pretty good. Is there anything we can buy here? Not really. I've been told that that those skills were kind of mid in Unity Cup. Like they're very expensive. But I guess if you're farming sparks for it, it's not a big deal. Oh, this is such a bad run. Oh my god. Really? Interesting. You're getting into a level of gameplay that is above my head at this current time. That's gotta be like some higher tier play this stuff than what I've seen. Because I've never seen anybody say using those they get those skills. But it could be that I'm not talking with people who are, you know, high caliber players, which is very fair. Okay, we're not skipping a race here, I just wanted to check it out. So comparing it more borrows. That's also true. I'm not TT focused at all. I just throw my Umas into TT. I don't have the time to be building TT Umas, so I just take what I get and put them in there. Unfortunately. As much as I love this game, and I do play it every day, I just don't have the time to be building TT-specific Umas when there's CMs to be running for. Right, what do we got here? What's on 1? There is something on 1. I don't care about the good luck charm as much. Ah. I mean, I'm building CM-specific Umas, but like I said, I'd rather spend my time building CM Umas than building ones for TT. I know that TT's, like, important on the day-to-day, but it's just not a priority for me. In terms of, like, how to spend my time, how to best use the Uma time that I have. Because I don't always have a lot of time to do Uma. So, gotta be judicious on how we spend our time. Yeah, let's get that. Could honestly pick up Slick Surger too, but we'll give that a little more time to cook. Most of the current builds just use CM Uma. Just maximizing skills. There's a large margin of overlap. Yeah, there is a large margin of overlap. Like you were saying in the last stream, you don't really double up on skills that have like the bullseye unless you're planning to use them for a CM. Like for team trials, I know it's better to have skill quantity versus skill proficiency. And I've definitely seen an improvement in my team trials just running with that knowledge. Oh, I did a run on my phone earlier today that I had 4 kale juices, and I didn't even get to use them all because I had so many wit trainings that were like high quality wit trainings that I just never used the kale juices. Skill cheat, and then you can also super skill cheat, but that's too much work for even for me. What is skill cheating? I have not heard of this terminology. No, we don't want the guts scrolls. We want the stamina scrolls. I want the cleat hammer, but if I take that, I can't take the other stuff. It's fine. We have cleat hammers. First level, old Umos get firm, course menace, and then you use the sun item? Oh, interesting. Yes, I see what you mean. Yeah, my brother was looking to make Umas that were, specific to sunny day and firm conditions so that he could maximize on using those. Also, like the ones that let you do the inner or outer. But it's a lot of work. Alright, we made it to summer training. We still have one... Oh, we have no alarm. I think we have 1 alarm clock left. 1 alarm clock. So, not great, but not terrible. Use the outer post. That's crazy. That people have the time to build for that. Good for them. I mean, it sounds really cool to be able to build like that. I just, like I said, I don't have the time. Alright, what do we have here? There is a kill juice in the shop. Ah, frig. I have 2 speed anklets, so I'm gonna skip the speed anklet. And I'm gonna grab the kill juice. And the stamina scroll, I think. I have 2 Vitas. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. Don't do the second, let's just... Yeah, I was actually surprised that there were 2 CMs that had firm track in a row. Alright, I have a cupcake. I have a kale juice. I have 2 cupcakes, so we're doing pretty good. Let's do carrot check. It's not enough to get Shinko to where I need her. But we can take that speed training. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do now is take the speed training, but use the good luck charm. And then I'm gonna use the second good luck charm. These are okay trainings. Actually, our stat lines are pretty solid. I'm not even gonna be mad. Alright, so we burnt out. Then we're gonna use this, and see what we get. I bought a couple skills. I could definitely look at buying more. That's not a bad training. I don't have a bracer for it. Do I take that? Yeah, let's take that. She needs more power. Power is always good for lates. Alright. Skill that are different race styles? No, I don't do that. I don't do that. Unless it's a mistake, which I have done before. Like, not a mistake, but me being too jumpy, like, oh, this skill is heavily discounted, and it's a pace chaser skill, and I buy it, and then I get, like, I don't know, late surger S, and then a bunch of late surger skills, then I'll flop. But I don't mix skills. Okay, what do we got here? What do we got? We got garbage, garbage, garbage. I need that. I need that. Do I need this enough? Potential spam. No, I'm not answering the phone. I don't need that enough to skip a cleat hammer, in my opinion. Okay. What do we got here? I'm gonna take that training, and I'm gonna use my carrots. Oh, I see what you're saying. So, like, if I'm building a late surger, but have to build a parent that could be good for a late surger or a pacer kind of thing? Is that what you mean? I don't have any megaphones, so we're just gonna take that wit training at face. I don't know if I want to take this. Well, I could always skip. I can always skip the Queen's race. Early November race. Hey Bert, how you doing? Kono Dio, what does that mean? What kind of ramblings are you saying? I'm doing alright. Random uniques are used for end closers, so you can put down straightaways preferred. Ah, I see, I see. I've never thought about doing that, if I'm being honest. Because I'm not a hardcore parent builder. Like, I know some people spend a lot of time perfecting their parents. I can't say that I am one of those people. So I tend to build them pretty purist, I guess is the way to say it. Alright, what do we got here? I did pick up Corner Recovery. We could grab Slick Surge. What else can we grab? Late Surger straightaways. Fearless. You're only trying to get... Exactly! I'm only trying to get 18 Spark 2, so I'm not really super focused on, like, building a crazy complex parent that suits multiple Uma's needs. I'm like, If I can get like a 9 stam or a 9 power or whatever, and then like some solid sparks on the pinks and the... Not the pinks. Yeah, on the pinks and the greens, then I'll be like, I'm happy with that. I'm not gonna fight it. I know there are people... Like, I have a couple people who have their recommended Umas, or whatever, their shared Umas, and they're like crazy min-maxed. There's one that I have who has 9 mile on a Maru, and it's wild. It's crazy. Some people put a lot of time into this game. I wish I had the time to be an expert, but I don't. I just love the game. I'm doing Dover and she got the hints for spurts, so I'm gonna gamble on the spark. Hey! I have a bad luck, so when I do stuff like that, I tend to get the Uma that has like 1 or no whites, and it's just, it feels bad. Like before Trackblazer Mant came out, I had a 9 power Smart Falcon on my phone account, and I was like, oh, this Smart Falcon's amazing. And then when I got to the Spark, she got nothing. Absolutely nothing. She had so many skills, and she got absolutely nothing. And I was just completely floored. Alright, what do I want to do here? I have an Empowering Megaphone. I could pick up another. I can also pick up this Speed Scroll, because Speed Scrolls are great. We'll pick up the Royal Kale Juice next turn. I think we're gonna take a Wit Training. Yeah, I think we're gonna take the Wit Training. But what's the cost for the Spark rerolls? Isn't there a cost associated with it? Kind of like how there's hint books. Energy? That's it? And carrots. That's not that bad. Well, no, we're not skipping this. We're not skipping this. Stop. Don't even think about it. I can't spend carrots on rerolling sparks. I'm diligently saving right now for... Hello, welcome, Kayers. Don't come into my CM room matches. I mean, I would probably lose in them anyway, so... My Umas are not that good. Better than my brothers, that's all that matters. That's the only thing that matters to me. Alright. We want this. We'll skip on that because I already have 2, so it's not the end of the world.
Why would you do that?
Oh, thank you for the follow, K-Ears. Grab that. Good, we have a couple reset whistles, and now we have kale juice. What do we got here? We got a wit training. Alright, and now we run the Aramakinen and we're good to go. I've been pretty diligent about the carrots that I'm hoarding right now. I really want to be prepared for the Agnes Tachion and Light Hello banner, and I really want to get Wonder Acute. And if I have anything after that, I really want to try and get Mr. CB and Super Creek, potentially. I have one LB Super Creek, but I want to get more if I can. Actually, do I have one LB? I have to check. I think I have 0 LB on my phone and 1 LB on my PC. So either way, she's not usable. Very rough to use Super Creek without getting the friendship bonus, the friendship point bonus. And she's just not high priority enough to borrow right now. Oh, there's so much stuff in the store that I want. I think the stats are more important right now. Hello, Pink Flash. Okay, so I come bearing news, Vesper. I finished Cinderella and I loved it. I loved Tama and I love Ogre. Just yes, wasn't it? It was so good, right? I'm so excited for the 3rd season to come out, cause Inari 1's in the 3rd season. I was so hyped for that when I saw that. Yo, Vest, when a girl says that they're not mad, are they mad? It depends in which the way she said she's not mad, Burnt. I'm gonna tell you that 4 out of 5 times you're in trouble. 4 out of 5 times. But, see, this is coming from somebody who, when I speak to my husband and I tell him I'm not mad, I mean I'm not mad. There's very few times I will say I'm not mad and mean the opposite. I don't do that shit. And I really don't think other girls should do that shit. It's very toxic. You're, like, it really depends on the tone of voice and context that you're talking in. Kinda sharp, then she's definitely mad at you. You're 100% cooked. Because, like, what I do, like, if I'm trying to be clear to my husband that I am not mad at him, I will put my hands up, kind of like it's kind of like the universal body language sign that you're not a threat, you know? Like, you put your hands up in front of your chest, like if someone's accusing you of something, or if a cop tells you to you know, stand still. Basically, I would say I'm not mad, and I put my hands up in front of my chest with the fingers spread out like open palm, and I say it exactly like that, in that tone. If she's saying I'm not mad, then she's freaking mad. I honestly, Pink Flash, almost every season of Uma was like, can't put it down, gotta run through the whole completion. If I'm being honest, the first season was really good, but Special Week got kind of annoying in the middle of the season because of her parasocial obsession with Suzuka. And that did bother me a little bit because it was kind of unhealthy. But Special Week's story was also really good. And Suzuka, who kind of started out as like this almost robotic character, ended up being really interesting by the end of it. And I was like, okay, I give it the pass. So, yeah, that's my consensus. But every other season, I love the season with Jungle Pocket. I love the season with Kita. I love Cinderella Grey. My favorite season is still season 2 with McQueen and Tokai Teo. I think that one was just... Teo's story legitimately made me cry. I cried watching Teo's story. And before I watched Cinderella Grey, Tamamo came into my life, Teo was in my top 3. It was Marzensky, Teo, and Vodka. And then after Tamamo Cross came out, Teo kind of fell out of there. Yeah, no, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt on that, on DMN. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt on that, because it's the first season of the anime, and you can see the drastic change in the pacing and the animation style just from that. Well, Burnt, what did you do wrong? What did you do wrong? Or what do you think you did wrong? Let's start with that. What did you think you did wrong? Do I still have carrots in my pocket? I don't. I'm gonna take this witch rating only because I want Shinko to be full. Well, I mean, yeah, he may not know exactly what it is, but it's good practice to, if you think someone is upset with you, to try and figure out why without straight up asking them. And then ask them afterwards. Because if you don't do the work to figure out why a social situation failed, no one can teach you that. You have to learn that. I am not re-rolling this, so you're just gonna tank the loss. I finished the 3 seasons on Crunchyroll, and I think the movie and Cinderella are just on their own worlds. The only season I think more than Cinderella beginning of the new era was Pocket and Takio. Yeah, I did like Pocket and Takio in season 2 with Teo. Teo is the reason I started the series as a whole, so I love seeing her story. Yeah, Teo's story, chef's kiss. I honestly really liked Kita-san's story too. I really liked Kita's story as well. It's just, both of those, season 2 and 3 are so good. I just like Jungle Pocket as a character. So I liked watching her story arc progress. It's hard to not like Teo. It's hard to not like Teo. Teo's just such a bubbly ray of sunshine. She really is. I think we're just gonna run 3 races here. Just run it down. Lag of Doom. I'm sorry, Bert. That sucks. I'm like, kinda... Oh, please stop losing races. Why are you losing races? I guess it's time to buy some skills. Because you should not be losing these races. Your stat lines aren't bad. Maybe Cinco de Mayo because she's part mission. That's true, I am in Gulchi mode. You are right, I forgot to consider that. What kind of stuff can I give her to make up for it? Oh, let's grab that. We're gonna end up getting that later anyway, so... Yes, 100% on all of the Teo things. I also just, like, I was not a fan of McQueen, like, before I watched Season 2. And then after watching Season 2, I'm like, okay, McQueen's got a lot sitting on her shoulders. Girl has a lot to live up to. That's also a good point, DMN. Love language are really important. I think it also, Burnt, it might help if you just outwardly express to her, hey, I know you said you're not mad, but if something is bothering you, I would really like it if you told me instead of resenting me for it. Because I can do better next time if you let me know what's wrong. Hello! Hello, Austin. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Burnt, the clearer you are with your communication, even if it sounds silly in your mind to say it, the better off you're gonna be. I 100% say that with confidence. My friend's love language is attention, so when her ex gives her space, it was over. She wants to hear her from her. Oh, man. Your mental fortitude from exams. That's 100% it. And if you don't know what your partner's love language is, that really affects how you communicate with each other. It took me a while to understand that my husband's love language isn't grand romantic gestures or, you know, buying me a lot of gifts, which I'm not that type of person anyway. I'm not particularly interested in that anyway. But for him, his love language is he loves to do small tasks. Small tasks that a lot of people take it for granted. So my husband, when he does something for me, it'll be, you know, he'll remember to buy something at the store that I had mentioned like a week ago, and it'll be a snack that I really wanted, you know, but I just haven't gone out to buy. Or, you know, it's technically my responsibility to take care of the cat, but if I'm like sleeping in, he'll take care of the cat in the morning. Things like that, like small gestures. You know, maybe I come home and he'll already have a simple dinner cooked and he'll be like, hey, do you want to watch a show? These are little things. That's his love language, not grand gestures like planning an intricate 3-hour excursion, you know, because I'm not super into that kind of stuff anyway. That's not who I am. So once I realized that that is his love language, and he understands that my love language is cooking. I love cooking for people. Cooking for people is my love language romantically and my love language platonically. I love cooking for people. So when he learned that, he makes sure that the kitchen is in a state that's ready for me so that I can do what I do for my love language, and he can fulfill the little things for me by tidying up so that I come home to a clean kitchen, and then I want to cook for him because I want to make him happy with good food. And that's how, like, you feed off of each other's love language. And that takes talking to each other. A lot of talking to each other to understand each other. Well, Burnt, when you're in a relationship, talking to your partner is an important part of, you know, just... I don't want to run another race here. I'm gonna explode. Because she's got another 2 that she's got to run after that. And I don't have the stuff for it. Bah. Okay, so we're just gonna tank... Wait, do I have a reset whistle? I do. I'm gonna pop a reset whistle and hopefully get a better training out of this. Yes, yes, better training. Much better trainings. Well, I'm not saying that I'm like ordering my husband to do the little things. He just does them because he knows that he knows what I appreciate the most, and that's what he does. And it helps both of us in the end. Can I grab anything of value? Not really. Not really. We kind of got most things already. So now we hope and pray. Yes, Austin, acts of service in different forms, but yes, that's kind of how we roll. And I like it that way. I like I said, it's nice to get flowers, it's nice to get candy, but it's not something that, like, it's not something that really does much for me. Like, I'm gonna appreciate the gesture, but it's not the primary way to make me happy. I'm a pretty simple person, and so is he. That's good. So that's what I mean, Bert. When you talk to her, when she's finally ready to talk about why she's quote-unquote not mad, express that. You say, hey, I like hearing your opinion. Your opinion means a lot to me, you know? And I'd like to know if I did something wrong or if I did something to upset you so that I can be more mindful about not doing that in the future. Be extremely clear about what you want. And hopefully, she will see the sincerity that you have when you're saying that you genuinely don't want to upset her. And she'll find it in her to get over her frustration and communicate to you why she was mad. There's no such thing as a healthy relationship as too much communication. How can I help? What's working? Exactly! What's helping helps immediately. W word. Who, what, where, when, why. How are... They are very key in placing yourself, your partner, and external factors. See how they affect all you individually and together. 100%, Austin. 100%. That's great advice. Yeah, that's also good advice, D-Man. Going back to the love language stuff. Love language stuff is extremely important. And also understanding each other. This love language is extremely important. I think it's funny because for me, like, I don't have a huge social battery. My husband is the most vibrant social butterfly I've ever met. But he never fails to ask me, hey, do you want to come? But he never pressures me to feel like I need to go. And that's kind of what I like about our dynamic. If I'm feeling it, I'll accept. But he never pressures me to go. But he always says, you know, the invitation's always there. And I'm grateful for that. But I don't have his social battery. That man can party all day. Not party, but you know. He's never gonna turn down a fun time. Hopefully when we have kids, he'll slow down a bit, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna need his help at some point. Beyond language, his language, long-term or forever relationship for language, verbal, physical, subtle. If you can't come out with words and receive them, then it's isolated love languages. Yes! Austin, stop being so smart. Also, how long have you and Christina been together? I know you've been together for a while, but like, how long is long? She just likes spending time together, she told me. Okay, at least she's being clear about that. So, I think if she's, again, giving you the I'm not mad, and like you still are going through your the shop didn't get anything for like 3 turns. I'm just gonna grab these, and if I use them, I use them, and if I don't, I don't. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, DMN. I was thinking that if he can convey to her, you know, I know that exam season is really stressful, but after this week, we can hang out, or invite her to study with you. Invite her to study with you if you guys are taking the same class. It's a way for you to spend time together, and also a way for you to prep yourself for, you know, the difficult week ahead. Coming on 4 years, we both have very different backgrounds in dating as well. I was isolated for a long time, and she had a lot of relationships, both in abusive situations as well. Ah. But it sounds like you, at least from how you're describing things here, it sounds like you've developed healthy habits with each other, which is very, very important. Right. We are not dead on energy here. We're doing pretty good. Is there anything of value? I definitely need this. But that's really the only thing of value right now in this shop. Unfortunate. I was hoping for a better shop. This is miserable. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Please be a good training. That's a questionable training. Let me guess, there's no... Oh, there is a power anklet in here. I'm gonna take this Gamba. I'm gonna Gamba this. This is not like a spectacular run anyway, so we're gonna take the Gamba. Gamba! And we got the Gamba! And now we're gonna pop the kale juice, and then we're not gonna be mad about it. God damn you. I should have looked before I did that. I'm an idiot. Alright, I'm gonna burn the berry. This is stupid, but I'm gonna do it. Just because I want to max out what I can get from these trainings. Play on the shared Minecraft server. We don't do a lot because of exams. And English was the only exam that we shared. She's doing arts and I'm doing science. Ah, I see. So you guys aren't spending a whole lot of time together right now. Oh, that was so bad. I shouldn't have used the kale juice. I'm an idiot. That was so wasteful. And then I didn't pop another empowering. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. It's done. It's done. Alright, we're gonna... I need to get this speed up. Well, what am I doing? This is a parent run. We're not freaking out over, like, making an ace here. So I'm freaking out over nothing. I don't envy those after my generation. Gen Zs, Gen AI, etc. are all in the here and now generations. And instant gratification with communication. It adds a layer of complexity to social and relationship norms that some of us from the millennial and prior generations will struggle to relate to. Personally need time to myself and away, and it makes hard for see... But it's a noted requirement for us to function. Yeah. I also am worried for the younger generation. There's a certain level of from what I observe, stunted ability to communicate. And it comes from It stems from the fact that a lot of kids in the current generation, and Burnt, I'm not trying to disparage you. I've already told you, I think you're rather smart for your age. You and Pisa seem to be very in tune with things around you for high school students. And I think that's very commendable because it's not hard, it's not easy to do that in the generation that you're in. But all too often in this current generation of high schoolers, middle schoolers, elementary schoolers, you know, grade school students, you see a lot of these kids who have the attention span of a goldfish, which leads to not being able to pay attention in school, which leads to lower educational value gained from being in school. America's system of schooling is honestly abhorrent, where they pass students who really shouldn't be passed, who are well behind on the curriculum that they should have at that certain level. And it's honestly very upsetting to see these kids graduate and be sent off into the world and have no concept for half of the things that high school should have prepared you for. And then you get these people who live in apps and only through social media messaging, and they have no concept of how to communicate outside of being in their phone. And that matched up with the depreciating ability to have a good attention span gives you reduced critical thinking skills, which means if your critical thinking skills are dropping, or you never had them to begin with, you are less likely to be able to figure out social situations. Critical thinking applies to more than just school. Finland has the best primary education and they learned from the US. They may have learned from the US, but the US has since gone downhill since having a good education. I know, at one point the US was a very good education system. It is no longer in the top echelons of education. Not by a long shot. Too much we shouldn't hurt their feelings happening in school where, like I said, they let kids pass who shouldn't pass. The example I always lean into is when I went to college, which was 10 years ago. When I went to college, God, more than that, 15 years ago. When I went to college, on my freshman year of college, I went to go take an algebra class, and it was a prerequisite for taking calculus. When I entered that algebra class, we had to take a placement exam, and I placed out of the algebra class, and I was mad that I got 38 out of 40 questions. I was mad I got 2 wrong, because the 2 I got wrong, I shouldn't have gotten wrong. There were other students in that class who had to get dropped down to a pre-algebra class because they got 8 out of 40 questions right, 12 out of 40 questions right, 10 out of 40 questions right. More than half of that class had less than 20 questions correct. It was very concerning to me that that happened. I mean, there are certain skills that you should have burnt upon leaving school, whether you want to learn it or not. I'm not good at, you know, I'm not good at history, but I have to know it because it's just the fundamentals of the curriculum. I'm not saying that I need to have a freaking PhD level knowledge of World War II, but I need to know the basics, you know? Let me go back to a message that I missed. So you're saying the newer generations expect more consistent communication and instant responses, while you personally need space and time alone to function properly, even if it can make relationships harder sometimes. Not necessarily, Burnt. It's that's somewhat correct. I would say that's half correct. Your generation, and again, I'm not saying it directly applies to you, but the generation that you are in tends to rely on immediate feedback. And if they don't get the immediate feedback that they want, they don't know how to troubleshoot a social situation to achieve the goal that they want. So you come to me and you ask, hey, if a girl says this, what does it mean? Most people won't do that in your generation. They'll just be like, she's not mad, everything's fine. They don't think beyond that. And that's the problem, because then you have a girl who is sending the wrong message saying nothing's wrong but something is wrong, and a guy who's not picking up on the fact that she's speaking in codes because he doesn't have the critical thinking skills to do so. So that's kind of what we mean. The newer generation doesn't take social situations a step further and try to figure out, well, what's causing the problem? Is she really mad? What was the cause of it? It's just, she's not mad. That's what she said. I'm gonna take it at face value. Go away, bot. Oh, I see. Yes. But what I'm finding with, like, newer generations, Austin, is that a lot of the kids that I've talked to are not even ready to go to college when they leave high school. They just don't have the skills. They don't learn the soft skills anymore. There's no level of critical thinking. Which I hope we can turn it around, but I don't know. The more and more people get addicted to TikTok, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, it is late November. We're gonna take a race. There's nothing in the shop again. This is bad. I'm gonna just grab this just in case. I don't have any... Oh, I'm freaking failing. I have so many cleats. I didn't realize. I was just buying things like a monkey and not actually using them. I don't have TikTok, period. And that's probably the reason that I'm not, like... I would say even remotely successful as a streamer, because I don't advertise myself. And I really need to. I really do need to post more than just on YouTube and Twitch occasionally. But I don't use TikTok. I don't have it installed on my phone. I have a TikTok account for Vespertina, but I don't actually post anything on it. And it's a bad thing, but also a good thing because it keeps me from actually sit there and brain rot scrolling through TikTok. That's good, Burnt. The awareness is important. The problem is a lot of kids aren't even aware that they make things a lot about themselves. I would say your generation is socially illiterate. Social literacy is understanding how to navigate social situations, and I think your generation really struggles with that. YouTube Shorts, I know, I have to post more, I really do, especially because YouTube is pushing Shorts more. No Child Left Behind started a precedent of checking the boxes and moving forward. We don't teach, we force memorization for a lot of kid, and it's a societal issue and an active concern. Yes, I 100% agree with that sentiment, Austin, 100%. I say that all the time, that the No Kids Left Behind was one of the dumbest things America has ever implemented. Because you don't want to make a child feel bad that they're failing. You are sending them into the world completely unprepared. Oh my god, KS said not again, but thank you! Welcome everybody! Oh my god, another Chaos Raid? Thank you so much. Hello everybody! Welcome, welcome. We're talking about some serious stuff here. I hope that doesn't down everybody's mood. Social literacy is hard. Oh my god, chat's moving too fast. There's a lot of relationships to define within, and not all situations are best fit with defined models. That being, you can grow and adapt constantly. and the best thing to do in life. Truly, the meaning of life is found in the journey of self-discovery within one's place on the speck of dust in the universe. You're getting very artsy with your words here, Drown. That being consistently learning about yourself and others is the best thing you can ever do. Stagnation is death. 100%. No raid here, just throwing away responsibilities of running off to play Umo off stream. Welcome, everybody. Oh my god, you did not just lose that. I have one more. We're gonna use it because that's a big no-no. This was a dumb run. This is a bad run. This was an attempt at a parent run in Gulchi mode and it failed. Go enjoy your food, Chaos! Fill that tummy. Alright, well, she recovered. It's all good. And I think that she should be fine in the finals. But yeah, so basically, Austin, I 100% agree. And I'm hoping that policies will change to fix the system that we're breaking. Because I feel like there's a lot of kids who are going into college unprepared because they're not given the chance to fail. I think failure is extremely important. And if you never give the kids the chance to fail in high school, when they enter the real world where there are no bumper guards to save them... I have enough cleats because I forgot to use them like a dum-dum. Let's just grab glow sticks for fun. Oh no, it won't be during this administration. We'll keep politics out of this, but I mean, it's gonna take a lot to convince the education systems to change because they think they're doing people a favor by coddling them. That's really what it is. It's coddling them, unfortunately. What do we got here? What can I do here to salvage this even a little bit? Because I don't have any whistles, so I guess this is what we're doing. There's exactly, Solar. There is no success without failure. And basically, before you guys all raided in here, we were kind of talking about how the current generation of kids is somewhat socially stunted because they're so ingrained in instant gratification through things like TikTok and, you know, brain rot memes. And I'm not saying you can't enjoy those things, but it's shortened their attention span, it's shortened their ability to have critical thinking skills, and it's basically, it's a cyclical thing because then they go to school, they have such a short attention span they can't focus, so they start doing poorly in school. They don't meet the criteria to graduate, but because here in America we have no kids left behind, they graduate anyway, and then they enter the real world and they feel like the world just hit them in the face with a brick. And it's very unfortunate that that's how things are right now. Well, what do I got in my pocket? I've got a guts and a stamina. Can we make any use of those? Not really. We're just gonna take the wit training. Tama actually just enclosed her way into my top 5 Umas after watching Cinderella, right? Yes, the cinematics for Tamamo Cross in the anime are just... they're so good! I love the animation for her White Lightning. It's so cool. And seeing your friend whose parents never disciplined, I feel kind of bad for him. I agree with that too. Umbria, social media rooted, 100%. Let's see, what did Eve say? I think it's less the education system that thinks it's helping the kids like this, and more that they don't want parents yelling at them for saying their kids have failed at anything. It's that too. Passive parenting is not helping children at all. You know, what are they calling it? Snowplow parents right now, where the parent clears the way for their children so that they don't have any obstacles in front of them or difficulties, and then they wonder why that child doesn't know how to deal with any kind of stressors or anxieties or challenges or failure. and you enter the real world, and the real world hits you like a brick. You can't really do anything but just take it on the chin. And they don't know how to do that. Your roach just crawled through your window and you had to I'm so glad that I don't live in an area that has roaches anymore. Because when I lived in Brooklyn, let's just say that roaches were an everyday part of life, whether I wanted it or not. Like a school I graduated from next year is going to have a graduation requirement that everyone has to take a finance class. That's an amazing requirement for a school to require a finance class. And I hope that the curriculum that is in that finance class is actually beneficial to the students. Because I took a finance class when I was in high school, and you know what they didn't teach us? How to do your taxes. And you know what's the most important part of your life once you become an adult and you have a job? Taxes. The things that finance classes should teach you is how to do your taxes, how do mortgages work, how does credit cards work, how does debt work as a whole, and how to budget. Those are the things that they should teach you. Anything beyond that, stock market, investments, that's extra stuff. Not that they're not important, but they're not necessary to survive. I just read a paper that basically states we've created a generation of artificial ADD kids because of quick form media access. I believe that 100%. I have, like, again, this is another one of the examples that I go to often. So my husband has, his cousins have kids. So I guess these are his second cousins now. This turned out to be a weirdly good stat run in the end. Weird, that... I wasn't expecting to get 4 S's, but we're gonna take it, and we're just gonna not question it. Not question it. It happened, it exists, we're gonna take it. But, so his cousins, his second cousins, are... There's a girl and a boy, 2 different cousins with different offspring. The girl and the boy have completely different upbringing styles. The boy was raised in a house with permissive parenting, where he's allowed to do whatever the heck he wants. He talks back. He hits his mom. He talks back. He hits his mom. He watches things that are not age appropriate. The child is 9 years old and he's watching Rick and Morty. You do with that information what you will. If you know what Rick and Morty is, you know what Rick and Morty is, and it's funny, but it's not for children. So... This kid has 0 attention span. He does not know how to have a conversation without a tantrum if he doesn't get what he wants. He doesn't know how to communicate things effectively in any way. He's a literal brain rot child. All he speaks is memes. I'm not joking. That's all he speaks. That's how he relates to the world. And it's really tragic to see that. And then on the flip side, you see his... I guess it's his third cousin. If I'm... Oh, I didn't... I picked all the skills and then I didn't actually save them. So, you look at his cousin, and she gets very little media time. She's extremely intelligent. She's reading at a 9th grade reading level at 9 years old. She's 10 now, but... My point is, she's way ahead of the curve in terms of what she should know for school. She is, you know, very easy to talk to. I enjoy talking to her because she can carry such intelligent conversations as such a young person. And it's completely different from her cousin, who only speaks in brain rot. Her critical thinking is so on point. She negotiates for what she wants. She doesn't just... throw a fit when her parents say, no, it's bedtime. She says, Mom, I'm hanging out with Vesper. Can we finish this show? It'll be another 10 minutes. And I will brush my teeth right now, but can I have 10 more minutes to watch the show? She doesn't throw a fit. And it's such a completely different person dynamic. No, this is not in Juji. But this is a pretty good run. Somehow. But at least your parents showed you how to do taxes, Solar. There's a lot of parents that don't know how to do taxes. They just rely on someone else. You'd add 401k to that list since most people are going to want one via work. That's true. They need to understand how 401k works and how vesting works and how all of that is. Please be good, Sparks. This is all so good, and then it's a stamina 1. Bah. This is a decent run, though. I'm not gonna lie. I love all the animations for Umas who enter the zone, so Tom obey your masters personally. So I think Dick Destructor was the coolest. I really like all the ones of Ogre entering her like beast mode. It's so cool to see her get all like dark and like ominous. I really like watching that in the anime. Yeah, it ended up being a good run considering the run started off with a lot of questionably lost races. It's Golshi mode. It's Golshi mode, so I'm not super mad. See, there you go, Bert. You solved the issue with her just by talking to her.
Why would you do that?
Thank you for the follow, Wabo. Got her some gifts for her birthday from England and Paris, but I said I didn't want anything back. See, okay, so there it is. She's a reciprocal balance. That's part of her love language, is reciprocation. She wants to feel like she's giving as much as she's receiving. So when you don't, like, what you should do is if you're gonna give her a gift, it sounds like she wants to be able to equalize that. So you could say something simple like, I don't know, get me my favorite candy. Something that's inexpensive and simple that she can just do, and then she'll feel like that she's doing something to achieve her love language with you, giving you something in return. Night, Nob. Oh, you are here, Nob. How was games with your brother? Yes, we have people here. We got raided. We got people hanging out. If you like a woman, give her a piece of cheese. What if she's lactose intolerant? Cheese ain't the solution all the time, but I wouldn't be mad if my husband gave me some brie. But in 10 years of marriage, it's easier to accept with a thank you and a hug. I mean, that's also good too. That's a show of appreciation. You don't like getting gifts? There, that works. She can cook for you. That's a great gift without actually having to buy you something. I honestly love when I cook for people and they cook for me, honestly. When my husband cooks dinner, it's great. I love it. It just means that I don't have to take on that stress for the day, and it's really nice. He cooked on Monday. It was great. Because I was really tired, and oh, not Monday. Yesterday he cooked. I came home with a really bad headache, and I was really tired. And I asked him, I said, I don't have the energy to cook. And he's like, that's okay, I will. And he's like, what do you want me to make? And I said, there's salmon in the fridge that I took out. And then I just gave him some instructions. He executed it perfectly. The salmon was delicious. You're both lactose intolerant. Then she's weak and needs to get sorted out. Just because you're lactose intolerant doesn't mean you're weak. What the heck, Austin? My gosh. Alright. Who do we think is gonna be someone that I can actually run in the CM? Alright, let's actually look at who I have already that can run in the CM. Because you kinda can run overlapping Umas from the last CM because they were so similar in scope. So, we don't have... I don't think we have anybody that actually has a medium S, which is tragic. Because we've been trying to get it, and it's just not happening. That was something. I think that was a sub on YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. So thank you. Demons a day, but demons will catch you in hours. What's the CM? The CM is a medium Sunny Firm Tokyo Race. And I believe it's left-handed. I have to check. I think Tamamo's the only medium S that I have. She's still viable for this one. She doesn't have any greens, but she's still viable. Though I will say my runs are definitely getting better. Tokyo Spring, thank you. I don't know, what do you think we should run, Diaman? I don't know what aces I'm bringing. So I think this Tamamo is still good for this run. Like I said, she doesn't have any greens, but she has medium S, and I think her stat lines are actually pretty solid. And I know that end closers dodge a bunch of debuffs. I think she's pretty good. I don't think I have any other medium S's, so I kind of want to try and make some more Umas with medium S because I don't have many. So right now, I think we're looking at Tamamo, maybe Grass? I don't know, it's a lot of late surgers and end closers, to be honest. Probably this Major Orion is better than the Grass Wonder, in my opinion. Just based on the skills that she has. I'm open to either, Diaman. Run Tama Ace, because you know what? Amazing for CMs. Oshi Gaming. Oshi Gaming is amazing for CMs. I agree. Did Layer Thin Potato... Ooh! Did you do... Oh... You can't talk to me about the food that you make. Take the stomach bake like a champ. I'm happy you were able to resolve it. And that she actually answered you instead of, you know, pouting. That's great. Good job, Burnt. Someone that I'm friends with in the game is running 3 different teams and 3 different Umas per team. They have 3 accounts? Or they're just running different scenarios to see which one works best? I think I want to create a couple front runners. So, if anybody has recommendations on frontrunner decks that I can build with, we're not going to do Golshi mode anymore. I just did that to get a little bit of money. I do have Summer Maru. I don't have Valentine Bourbon. So, what are we thinking? Don't buy her another gift, Bert. She's going to be mad. Just cook with her. I'm telling you, if you like cooking and she wants to cook, just help her with the cooking, whether it's doing the dishes while she's cooking or helping her chop some stuff. Cook together. It's a really great bonding experience. It really is. Oh, you won with your Oshi Pink? That's awesome. I do that too. I don't have preset teams for CMs, and I tend to like... I test them out with the different tickets on the first couple days to see which team runs best. Oh, I'm sorry, Nam. I missed your message. I said it was the Toro CM13. Should I buy her bento containers? If she likes to cook and make leftovers, bento containers are great. Also great for bringing your lunch to school or work. Normal Mara over summer, but it's up to you which one you want to use. Burnt is from Barbados, and if I'm not mistaken, you are now 15, right? Oh, what track it is? Japan Derby. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, so you're saying normal Maru over summer Maru. Because of the redshift, correct? Is that the reasoning that we're going with? That's a smart way to sift out who's successful and not of your Umas. I kind of do something the same. I run them at least twice for both Umas. Redshift is better on everyone but normal Maru. Why is that? Because doesn't she get levels up in Redshift? So why is it better for other people? Or is it just not as good because she's a front runner, and front runner XL is not super effective? Yeah, that's what I said, Austin. Do a cooking date together. Just her kit is hard to work with. Alright, so we can either do memes and make a Taiki Shuttle medium runner, which I think would be hilarious. Run Ogre Cap as a pace chaser. Make a gold ship. Or do one of the Marus. What do we think? Anyone got opinions? Poor winning ticket, just sitting here all neglected and not potentialed. End closer, I don't have Brian. I don't have Brian, unfortunately. Ogre Cap's guts build? No. Medium Taiki sounds fun. Umbria, what are you saying no to? The guts Ogre Cap or the medium Taiki? Honestly, I haven't given Air Groove any love recently either. Not having Brian. I know, I do love Brian, but I had to make a choice, and that choice was to save for Kita-san Black Card. So I don't have her. Alright, so it sounds like Ogre Cap is off the list. Ogre Cap always deserves more love. I mean, it's Ogre Cap. She's fluffy and adorable and the best. I am so sad that we won't get her Cinderella Grey outfit until, what, 2028? 2029 almost? Because it's so damn new. I love her new outfit. It's so cool. Okay, so let's try Taiki. I think Taiki will be fun. Taiki is also one of my, my favorites. She's one of my favorites. So we have two possible regular Marus. Let's see. This one has really good mediums. This one has Operation Cacao. What does this one have? This one has Let's Pump Some Iron, but do we think we need that? I know, Pink. I feel the same. I feel the same. When are we doing STS2 together? Oh, when do you want to do Slay the Spire 2 together? Austin, it's totally fine. I enjoy the engaging, thought-provoking conversation. I think it's important to have a mix of silly and thought-provoking conversation, so it's all good. Who are we building? We're building Taiki Shuttle, and I'm thinking that this is... If we're building her, maybe this is the better Taiki parent, because it has the Emperor's Divine Might, and it has Let's Pump Some Iron, and there's a hidden Umastan in there. If Taiki uses Pump, she's not ulting. Okay. So is this one the better one then? She has Sparkly Stardom and Operation Cacao. I mean, I don't have to also take Pump. So which parent do we think is better here? Nom, you can learn a lot from these people. DMN and the rest of the chat that came from Chaos Set's stream are super Umalers. They're a lot more knowledgeable than even me. One with the high... How do you test... How do you see that? Am I, like, stupid? Oh. Duh. we just change this to affinity bonus? So I guess this one has the higher affinity bonus because it's in ascending mode, and that's the one that has Operation Cacao. Okay, so we're taking Wall, and we want to match affinity? Is that what we're trying to do here? My Bourbon actually has the best affinity with her. But it doesn't give us medium. Who do I have? That's another... This Ogre Cap doesn't give enough. Can we get to A without... Okay, so this is where it drops off. Damn, you're on A10 with Silent? I am not that good at the game. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I would love to do an SST stream. An STS stream. But you gotta get Flame on board to do it as well. Medium long mile. So this is gonna give me... Shit, do I even have anybody who's got enough medium to get her to A? The Silent Suzuka. Let's go all the way to the top. This Fukukitaru gives her A already. Has a lot of sparks. Honestly, not bad. El Condor Pasa's unique is good. The issue is that I don't think I'm gonna get to medium B unless it's by medium S, unless it's by sheer dumb luck. This Major Orion actually gives her medium A and has some decent sparks in there. We might take this Major Orion. Because we're looking at 4 medium sparks here. How are we feeling? The affinity is still good. This one gives wit. I gotta do some purging. Try this one. Well, I'm already borrowing one character. I'm already borrowing a character that has a lot of medium solar. This one has medium 7. 7 stars in medium. So I can't borrow another one. Yeah, the borrowed legacy is a 7. You were just invited to an event where people will have a bonfire fueled by the exam study papers. Do you think that's smart? I mean, if it's after the exam, I don't see anything wrong with that. Oh, the one that you just sent me? Let me see. Let's take a look. Gonna have to kick some people from my friends list. Kick my brother from the friends list. I have fine motion, so I don't need this person's fine motion. And I'm not using this Ogre Cap right now, so bye-bye. Let's ID search this. Have you ever been on my follow list? I think you are. I don't know. You're definitely on my one account. Oh my god. That's a crazy dober. Medium 7 as well. Alright, so let's follow this person. And let's try to build with this person. I love her. She's so funny. Alright, where's this person that we just picked up? We just picked this one up, which is the power over stam. Do we want to use power over stam? Solar? I feel like we're not going to end up with enough stamina if we do this. Do I have Rico maxed? I do not. I only have R Rico maxed. I am very much stunted in terms of cards. I could take this, Ryan. I don't think it's bad. I think this is not a bad spread. She's gonna be a little short on stamina, though. That's my only worry. I'm thinking that the other Maru might be better than this one. I know that the one that you just gave me has a lot of sparks, but the stamina is kind of important, because I'm not getting stamina from anywhere else. So I think we're gonna run this. Ah! Sending me more codes! Sending me more codes! I gotta remove another person now. I know I use Boat's person. I've used this Dober before. What about this? I do use this Taiki occasionally. I have used this, but I can get rid of this. I don't need the Seiyun Sky. There's a billion Seiyun Skies out there. Okay, let's see what we got here. I can't follow them! Ah! Finish up work for the night, so if the rest of the stream goes well, Vesper. Thank you, Flash! Thank you, Pink! Pink Flash! Thank you for coming! Thank you for everyone who's hanging out. Alright. I cannot follow this person, unfortunately, even though this is actually an insane Maru. Holy crap. That's an insane Maru. I can't follow them, though. They're at maximum followers. Alright, I think I'm gonna go with the one that DMN gave me yesterday, which is the original Maru I was looking at. So this, not this one, but this one. This one. Alright, so we are at affinity. We are at affinity. We have a good amount of stamina. We got a little bit of speed. She will be run as a pacer. And we're thinking we're running the same exact deck that we ran the last time, which is this one. I mean, yeah, I don't see anything wrong with running this deck again. This deck seems solid. It's just a matter of how bad I am at piloting it. Alright, so we're gonna start. Alrighty. Here's to hoping. You believe in me? I mean, I will say, DMN, after following your guidance, my runs have gotten, like, at least on average, like 400 to 500 points better. So definitely an improvement overall. Let's just take the power on that. It is definitely an adjustment doing your wit trick for sure. Because my brain's like, don't do that. But I find that it does lead to a pretty consistent end result. I think I'm actually gonna take this speed training though, because these two are really hard to get up all the way. Okay, we're taking this stamina. With Taiki, the wit click is a lot stronger early, so you might dry click power. Wow! Okay, a 4 on wit, we take those. Power guts, speed wit. We're gonna take speed wit. Yeah, we'll take the wit again. I want to take a guts training. And I don't want to take a stamina training either. Max energy 4, power 10. We don't care about mile corners, so we're not taking that. We like max energy. I will take a power training here. This will just let me not have to heal. Wow, okay, power training. We might be a little shy on speed, but it'll even out. Have I ever thought about increasing mood? So, what I've found is that for early training, like pre-debut, increasing mood is somewhat of a wasted turn because your stat gains are not huge in the beginning. So, your bigger benefit is just to execute on getting your friendship bonuses up higher. You're gonna make up for those stat gains later, and there's so many mood ups available in cards and in other outlets, like cupcakes and things like that, that you kind of don't need to. I've never really had a struggle with getting to a high mood before the end of junior year. Some of us do that. I used to do it. I used to always do like turn 2 or 3 mood up, but then I've learned to stray away from doing that because I find that it doesn't make a huge difference early game. And I end up going through events that give me mood up that doesn't do anything because I already have it. And it feels like a waste. I do need to heal her this turn, I think. Unless I have a wit training here. I do have a wit training here. So, let's do this. Why are you cursing in my chat, Nom? What did I do to you? Nothing. You got 2 medium stats on an inspiration, so now you have medium S, right? Okay, that was nice that I didn't have to heal. And we're at wit 3 already? But but only one of them was needed because it was... Yeah, I've had that happen before. I did a run yesterday where I wasn't even trying for long, but I ended up getting long. And I ended up with long S in classic year, and then I got 2 more in my senior year, so it was a total waste for all of those. Personally, I let the mood come naturally, but if the turn I have, like, any interesting clocks to do a record... Yeah, like, there's turns where I might do it if it's situational, but I don't try to force it for the most part. Especially because just running races, you can get mood ups. Which do I want to run here? I think I want to do this just because it's a little safer. Nice. Okay, she hit, and then we take a race. We take 2 races, and we're good. Yeah, I mean, you have a pretty high chance to get mood ups just from the races, so I found that the stat gains that you get early aren't really worth forcing, and it seems to work out for the most part. Alright. A skill I will likely not use, but sure. We're just gonna grab this. And we'll run... I can run either one of those, so we're just gonna run a race. This is why I like Mant, it makes you think a bit. I mean, I like Mant because there's so much room for, like, min-maxing. What I don't like about it is that it's just so long. You have good cards that can help me. Well, I don't have very good cards, if I'm being honest. As this is technically a free-to-play account. My phone account is a Dolphin account. I will admit to that, but this is a free-to-play account. I have the cards that I was able to get, which is I have MLB Kita, I have MLB Fine Motion, but beyond that, the rest of my MLBs are SRs. I did not like Unity Cup at all. Like, 0. It was really annoying running through campaign, doing so well, and then getting your ass handed to you by Zenith Cup. I hated that. I don't have Fuku. I didn't roll for her because I quite literally gutted myself when I rolled for Kita, and then again when I rolled for Christmas Ogre. So I never got to do it. Wait, no, that's not important. That's important. Alright, I think I don't have any energy, so we're gonna rest here. That is very unfortunate. She's not gonna have issues with speed, in my mind, so we're gonna take the power. Okay, there's a lot I want in this shop here. So, we are running races! Yeah, it hurts so much because you could have an Uma that was just so well built and then just absolutely get destroyed in Zenith Cuff by people that you shouldn't be losing to because the rest of your team is not as good, and I didn't like that. Because I don't care about the rest of the team. I care about my main Uma. I understand that, like, there's a strategy involved, and you work the strategy as best you can, but sometimes Zenith would be like, hey, you've got 5 double circles, but you still got your ass handed to you in every single race. And it just didn't make any sense to me how bad the predictors were. I'm gonna take this. Yeah, exactly, Umbria VT, yes. One of the few free players that are super lucky, like I saved in 200 pulls Fuku banner, managed MLB Fuku in 3. That's crazy! So, my main account had literal garbage luck. And I dumped so many pulls to get one. I had to go to the full 200 just to get Summer Maru. And then Kita-san, I dumped 400 pulls into Kita-san Black, and I got 2 copies. I pulled 1 naturally, and no. I got 2 copies? 2 copies, 2 pities, and then I had to... No, 1 copy. 1 natural pull copy, 2 pities, and then I had to burn 2 crystals on her. Or a crystal and a selector. A selector ticket. And it was awful. I burned through so many carrots to get her. And then on this account, I was a little more lucky. I had 1 natural pull and 1 natural pull... Sorry. 2 natural pulls, 2 pities, and I only had to use 1 selector to get Kita-san to max on this account. But yeah, I had really bad luck with Kita. So, I ended up burning a lot of carrots on that. You're currently lacking wit SSRs. I'm really happy that I was able to get Finemo MLB'd in this last round, because I don't need energy, so give me the stats. I don't care about the skill, but I'll take the stats. Alright, what do we have in the store here? We have this that we need. What do we want here? I don't care about this. Don't really care about this. I do want the glow sticks. And I want the speed bracer. And that. So, what's here? Ha! I'm using this energy. We're using the energy, and let's see what the carrots give us. The carrots will not max out anybody of value, so we're not gonna waste the carrots yet. We are gonna burn the energy because I want that training, and I'm not taking no for an answer. We don't have... we should be pretty good on stamina, I think. But Pacers do require a lot, so we're gonna take the stamina over the wit. And I think... Wow. I was gonna do 3 races in a row, but the fact that I'm getting these crazy wit lineups right now, I kinda just have to take this. Then I pitied her. I rolled all 200 for Daya, got 2 for my 200th pull. Oh yeah, I saw the image of that when you sent it to the chat. I've been thinking, I've been using my noodle. Let's see, do we have any skill? Well, let's first look and see. We have an artisan cleat hammer, so we're gonna use that. And let's just see if there's any skills that we can pick up on the cheap. If not, we just gun it. I might pick this up next turn. We will pick this up this turn. Thank you for the follow, Agentus. Agentus? With a Spanish flair, or just Agentus? I'll take straight descent as well. I think we can do that. And we did get head on. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that for now. See if we get any more skill points in that. I think just those 2 skill. Agentus. Okay. Gotcha. I can't believe you got Satono Diamond to 5-star, Nom. I'm happy that you got your Oshi to 5-star. So we are not running the long races, so we run the juvenile fillies, correct? Yes. Yes, I've learned much, and I've retained much from your class, DMN. I studied hard. No! No! Do it again. Do it again. You sent all your cards and Umas? Where did you send them? Oh my my god, you're in my Discord. You posted them in the Discord. You have a lot of Umas. What the heck? And you have a lot of 4-star Umas. And 5-star Umas. You got a lot of stuff for a free-to-play account. What the heck? You have some good luck, my friend. Ah! Why are you losing? I don't want to burn all my freaking things, but I need to win this race. No. Okay, okay, we got it. Set to late surger, but she doesn't have late surger points. Nom, I know you have a lot of 4 and 5 stars Umas because you don't roll for support cards, you only roll for Umas. Your account looks similar to mine in the fact that you've basically maxed out every card that you could max out. I spend all of my SP as soon as I get it. You need more busty Uma women? I see, I see. Okay, I don't have another artisan hammer. That's true, you are not a bus discriminator. As far as I'm aware, you are not a bus discriminator. Unlike Alfonso, who only likes the bustiest of Umas. Oh, not again. We're doing it again. So you're saying I should set her to late surger even though she's got a D in late surger? I don't think I need to win this race, so I think I just take this as a loss, yes? Because we're running the tiara rate. That's a very interesting catchphrase. I'm gonna end up burning all of my alarm clocks early if I spend more on this, no? You need to win the G1s? Well, alright. This is glue. This is glue. Switch to late. Alright, I'm gonna trust you to switch to late here. And if she loses this, that's it. She's glue. She's glue! Do I waste the last, or do I save the last one? This is my bad luck. Should I restart the run? Should I just quit out? I quit. Should I restart the run? Yeah, I'm thinking I restart the run. That's so upsetting because we had like 4 trainings that were 4 Umas on them. That sucks. Save my sanity. Yeah. What's in the shop? The shop is good too. God damn it. Should I really restart? Are we restarting the run, or are we just gonna gun it? You know what? Let's gun it. We're gonna gun it. I believe we can salvage the Taiki. I believe in Taiki. If she loses one more race, then we'll restart. We ran 2 races. I don't have any energy. So training may not be the best thing here. And there's no energy in the shop. We're gonna take another race and see what happens. What do you mean the quest races? I am confusion. I mean, I could just keep... Oh, no, I didn't switch her back, and she still won somehow! Okay! Why does this game hate me? Damn! What do you mean by quest races? Her ult is position-based. I know, but even with her ult being position-based, her being a D is scary. It's known as the hopeless stakes for a reason. Give me the energy. Not that it matters, because we're gonna have to heal this turn anyway. Because there's nothing else that I can do. Unless there's a witch rating. Oh, Yamba. Okay, free mood up. We train again. Or we race. It's early February, and we raced early February when I was doing the run with DMN, so let's race! Even though there's no advantage, race rival. Oh shit. Oh, this is stupid! I keep clicking it too fast and forgetting to change her back to a pace chaser, and she's just ripping through people as a D in Late Surger. Okay, Taiki Shuttle. You sassy Uma you. Alright, we buy the empowering... What else do we have? What can we buy? I'll pick up the good luck charm too. Ah! I haven't set up the Discord link, but I can give you the Discord link, like the dumb way, because I am so bad with Twitch and commands, if I'm being honest. Boop. Oh, you found it? Okay, good. Oh my god, so many people just joined today. Everybody's joining the Discord. Your Taiki medium gruel race? Yeah, we have a specific Uma channel if you want to dump any Uma related things in there. You should be asleep, but you are not. Well, as my brother would say, sleep is for the weak. And as I would respond, I am weak. We don't need Masterful Gambit. I still don't think I want to buy anything in this shop. She might not have the speed to take this sprint race. But whatever, let's just do it. Check my Discord for the Taiki race schedule. Oh, I definitely didn't do this. And I forgot to change her back again! Alright, alright. I will learn for next time. Alright, so then let's set up the agenda for what's left. So late March is Spring Steak. Early April is Okasho. Skip. Mile. Oaks. Skip. We don't do any Oh, you actually take the Japan Derby? Really? Or is it just a situational poll? Rose Stakes. Oops, not late July. Sprinter Stakes. Shuka Show. Queen Elizabeth Cup. Mile Championship. No, not Iron McKinnon. Daisho 10. Senior year is this one. February Stakes. Nakayama. Sprint race that I can't pronounce. Victoria Mile. Skip May. Yasuda Kinen into... Oh, Teo Show. Then this one. Sprinter Stake again. Tenno Show. Queen Elizabeth Cup. Nothing in late November. Oh. Championship Cup into Daisho 10. It's optional. Okay, okay. I was gonna say, like, do you need to take the Queen Elizabeth Cup in both years, or can you do it in classic year and then take a dirt race to supplement for that race? You get tired very early, Noms. You must do both. Okay. Specifically for milers, you're saying you must do both. Is that right? You're always tired. You're always tired because you don't eat enough food. You need to eat more food, Nami. You have to do both for the epitaph. God. Ah! Now I'm griefing myself. Now I'm griefing myself. Alright, no. I'm restarting. I'm just gonna restart this. I've given up. I'm restarting. I will save this agenda and restart. Because I've absolutely trashed this run. And that is a really shitty affinity. A lot of good skills, but very shitty affinity. No, we're giving up. We're quitting. We're restarting. You had some pizzas? How much pizzas? 1 pizzas? Pizza bites? I didn't save the agenda. Okay, we'll remake the agenda. 3 that's actually a lot for you. Alright. We're starting again. And we're not gonna screw it up this time. Right, Taiki? Yes. Do you see the big... Also, someone had created a site that if you put all the affinity and the characters that... Yes, I have seen that site. But I didn't know it creates schedules for you, so I'll have to take a look at that. Oh my god, it's 4 AM by you, Umbria? You need to sleep. Go to sleep. Get some rest. I did drink water. Thank you, Agentas. Your favorite animal is the koala, which is a big sleeper. Why are you guys still up? It's 4 a.m. Please get some sleep. I'm happy that you're hanging out with me, but sleep is important. Says the one that doesn't sleep enough. Yeah, these are kind of duty. Yeah, you're even an hour behind me, and you're getting EP already. It's kind of crazy. It is 9:47 for me. I am East Coast, USA. That's not good. You shouldn't be you shouldn't sleep all day. It's not good for you. I like sleep too, don't worry. I imagine it is somewhat related to other things we've talked about, right, Nam? How do you keep running into Twitch streamers in your time zone? I don't know, but it's pretty good to have a Twitch streamer in your time zone rather than a time zone that's 12 hours different from you. This is a oof trainings. We're gonna take this one. Well, it'll get better, I promise, Nom. If you keep working at it, it's gonna get better. No! Did you really just slow-met yourself? Oh my god, you pain in my butt. I can take this guts training purely for the friendship bonus. Kennedy is concerning you? She's been staying close to you. Wait, what should I do? Should I be peeling this? I get the wait. Do you think it could be because Kennedy is sick of the puppy? And needs some space? Ah, I see. Okay. So, do stamina or power? Not guts? Yeah, I know, but I would rather get the friendship points at least off of it, right? Yeah, but the friendship points that I'm gaining, is that not worth anything? That's why I'm thinking, even though I'm losing, what, probably 4 speed? Getting the friendship, especially on top road, is probably worth it. No, Kennedy is the name of Nom's dog. Alright, I'm gonna take the stamina training and then I'll gamble for the well-rested. I will take the power. And then let's gamble for well-rested. We did not get it. So now we'll peel. Wait, did we get Nimble Navigator? Did I completely miss something? We did! It could be if they're playing all day, Nom, it could just be that Kennedy just wants some reprieve from the baby. The puppy. And she finds comfort and solace being near you. Puppies are tiring. My coworker who just got that golden puppy, Bailey, she's like, after he got comfortable, 3 days later, she's like, I don't know if I made a mistake or not. He's got so much energy and I don't know if I can handle it. What's going on with her eyes? They look very red. Kennedy is an older dog though, right? Well, I know that it is unfortunate, but sometimes it's the truth of the situation. 13 is old for she's a boxer? Yeah, I see her eyes. Have you taken her to the vet yet? And what did the vet say? Alright, I think we're gonna heal the... Because we're hurting ourselves, so we're gonna heal. Sure, we'll take the mood. Oh, I see. I mean... Oh, let me look at the schedule that you guys sent me so I don't screw it up. So I am taking the Hokadate. Okay. Go, Taiki, go! I mean, is it worth it to do the procedure if she's so old? If it's not affecting her quality of life, then it may not be worth it. Hello, Flame Brother. Chat, this is my brother, Flame Bushido. He is also a VTuber. In fact, he's the one who actually got me into VTubing, and Umamusume. So, you can all blame him for the Uma curse on Vesper. I'm gonna pop this. And unfortunately, I'm gonna take that guts training, even though I hate taking guts trainings. Oh my god, and Momo! Momo is my sister! Also a VTuber, does not play Uma, does not like horse girls. Big sad. You can shame her. Okay, so we... How do carrots look right now? Nobody of value. Fine is already where she needs to be. Nothing good in the shop. How many siblings do I have? I have one brother and one sister. I am the oldest. I am the elder child. You pop in and the first thing you get is hate. It's deserved. You don't play Umamusume. I haven't checked out Absalom yet. But, like I said, since Alfonso, one of our regulars, is interested in that game too. Ooh, it actually looks cool. The art looks cool. Is it a game that all of us need to have the license for, or is it something that you can just invite someone to play with one license? Wait, the art of this is actually really cool. It's not that old either. Oh, you have Absalom? When did you get it? You can couch co-op, but for online you need 2 licenses. Okay. Oh yeah, well, Austin, Momo's never played Slay the Spire. I'm down to play Slay the Spire 2 co-op with you, and I think we can get Flame to do it as well. But Momo has never played it before, and I don't think she'd be willing to spend money on a game that she probably won't play again. Yes, both of my siblings are full-blooded. We are all from the same parents. My brother is the middle child, and my sister is the baby. You have 10 Ascension on Region? Oh my god, I am not that good. I also don't play very much, but yes. Give me the speed. Broke. And he gives middle child energy. He does. I mean, that's also Momo, let's be real. You are not broke. You are not broke. You're just miserly. Whoa, 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 whoa. Uncle Tom was making fun of all the firstborns. Why was he making fun of me? What did I do? What did I do to deserve his wrath? What's up, Nom? Go look on Discord. Everybody's posting stuff on Discord. What am I looking at on the Discord? I don't have messages from Nom. Baba. You sent in chat a moment ago? Unfortunately, Flame is family? Read the message you sent about procedure? Oh, basically she's a boxer. She has a genetic thing. She gets ulcers in her eyes that can't be healed on their own. Ooh, that sounds terrible. What has to happen is a procedure called corneal debridement, where she gets the top layer of her eye to be removed and then they could heal. Oh, that sounds terrible. Poor puppy. Sorry, Nom, I'm still getting used to fast-moving chat. He says, Uncle John, you, older cousin D, older cousin C, you'll have firstborn attitude. What the hell is firstborn attitude? I am nothing like cousin D. Not at all. What the fuck does that mean? Please explain what firstborn attitude is, middle child potato. We want prepare to pass, yeah? Both of mine are half-siblings. I have an older brother on my bio-dad side and a little on my mom's side. Both of them aren't related to each other, but they related me. I'm the oldest, but the youngest at the same time. That must be interesting to have a dynamic like that. I've only ever been the oldest child. Our parents thankfully stayed together. And, I've had these two doofuses to deal with. Entertaining my firstborn attitude, sister. You know what? You know what? Fine. I'm fine with being a firstborn. Because firstborn makes me Boromir, and Boromir's a badass. And since they don't have another sibling, you can't be Faramir, who's also a badass. Sorry, Flame Bro. You're not that cool. But I get to be the dumbass that dies to the orcs, defending his honor and the hobbits. Oh, I'm always twirling a fake beard and telling wisdom to my younger siblings. Because you were corrupt? That's fair. Alright, you got me with that one. You got me with that one. Alright, I gotta go back and look at the schedule. Give me a second. Hold, please, Taiki Shuttle. Late September is a skip, so we're gonna rest because I don't have any energy. And there's nothing in the shop. Go to sleep! We're like family to you even though you've never met us in person. Then you realize you're wrong doing it. Firstborn. I still don't know what you mean by firstborn attitude, because if I look at Uncle John and I look at Cousin D, I don't see a relationship there. So please point out traits that you think I relate to those people, because I don't see it. And it's very possible that I am blind. You know, personal bias and all, but if you're not gonna give me real examples, I cannot take your words as law. Also, Uncle Tom is crazy. We know this. We've known this. Because you also know that he's gonna say the same thing about Dad being a firstborn. And he's gonna say, yeah, that's that firstborn attitude. See, it happened the last time we had a family get-together. He did? I knew it! I called it! I called it! Does he have a cabin? He does not. He does not. He is not that kind of Uncle Tom. See? I told you. No, Uncle Tom was having a conniption this weekend. Auntie said that Uncle Tom went off on her in the car on the way to the house. So he was just picking fights left and right on Saturday. What's a shout-out? What? I mean, he picked a fight with you, bro. He picked a fight with Dad. Apparently, he picked a fight with Auntie. So he was just picking fights with everybody. And I don't know who peed in his cereal in the morning, but it was pretty crazy. Uncle Tom is actually fourthborn. He's the fourthborn. He's the fourthborn. He's the forgotten one. So, Uncle Tom is the fourthborn in our mom's family. Our mom is the baby. And, yeah, he likes to start fights with people. Verbal fights, not fist fights. Yeah, he's the rage baiter. He like I said, Solar, he, on the drive from their house. So, my aunt is his sister. My Uncle Tom and my Uncle John is the oldest son. The middle son passed away. Our late Uncle Rob, he passed away. So, in a car with his two siblings, he was rage baiting his sister on the drive to our house for an early Mother's Day on Saturday. Then when he gets to the house, he's talking with my brother, and they get into a yelling match. And then right before we're about to serve dinner, him and my dad get into a yelling match. It was kind of my dad's fault, but my uncle just completely blew his top for no reason. It didn't need to escalate to that level, is basically what I'm saying. And he almost walked out, and he's like, I'm gonna leave, and you guys can enjoy dinner without me. And it took a 30-minute walk around the block with my brother and dog to calm him down. I don't know what shoutouts are. I'm not the one controlling them. No, I mean like walk out, walk out. But trolling is not the same as what happened here. This was like genuine anger. This was genuine anger. He was like red in the face. And the crazier thing is he didn't even drink anything on Saturday. I could totally understand if he lost his cool because he was deep in the yelly juice, as we call it in our house. But he didn't even drink anything. Good night, Nom. He didn't even drink anything. He did not have a single cup of wine. He did not have any beer. He drank nothing but tea all day. I think Nom's the rage baiter here. Alright, so we are now in... I'm taking too long to do this. Early November is a rest or a train. There's still no energy in this dang shop. So I guess we are either gambling on a wit training, which I'm not gonna do, or we're gonna heal. Or... I could take a race. I could take a race. No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna rest. God damn it, did you really... You did not just night owl yourself. Oh, okay, I got a pillow. I got a pillow! We have a pillow, everything's fine. Okay, bye, have fun in Apex! Just the other day, Nam is female, so don't be broing them. This is true. Dude, I'm getting absolutely trolled. We got freaking slow metabolismed on our first heal event on turn whatever, it was like 4. And then we get the night owl. At least we had a pillow. At least we had the pillow. If we didn't have the pillow, it would have been bad, but we had the pillow. Despite being the oldest son of the family, I love troll. Wait. I think you posted that already. Did you not? Yes. Yes, I saw. I can't play FPS games with Momo. She won't play them. She gets motion sickness. But Flame and I play Apex together sometimes. I haven't played in a bit, but he's playing Apex right now. He's about to start streaming. Momo trolls us unintentionally. AKA, she's just unironically not good at the game because she's never really played it that much. I feel like I should preemptively buy the Pocket Planner because if I've already gotten Night Owl and I've already gotten Slow Mat, I might just get hit with a slacker. I'm gonna think about it for one more turn. I've never heard that word, so if someone has a definition for endogenous, which I'm gonna Google search right now. Something originating, produced, or grown from within an organism, cell, or system. Yeah, I don't think that's the word he thinks it means. Brother? Definitions? Was he trying to say androgynous term? Oh, you goofus. You are a goofus. Alright, we're gonna buy Nimble Navigator. We're gonna buy Prepare to Pass. Actually, we're not gonna buy Prepare to Pass, just in case we get more hints for that later. What else can we buy here? Nothing. We can buy Pace Chaser Savvy Green Skill just to have it. And then... yeet into the race and hope for the best. Swear to God, please don't tank the race like you did last time. God damn you, Taiki Shuttle. Why do you do this to me? Why is this so hard for you to have success? Thank you. You've never heard me say yai before? That shows how much you actually watch my streams. I only make references to old memes, not new memes. I'm too lame. Alright, there's a lot of stuff in the store. We're gonna pick up the pocket planner, because like I said, I already got griefed once. Or twice, rather, so... Let's give ourselves a little buffer, eh? I will pick up the empowering, I'll pick up the gut training. I already have a power anklet, I don't need another. Let's grab the whip manual. And let's just use the other Master Cleat Hammer and run in the next race, and hopefully you don't make me burn another alarm clock and be sad. Please don't make me be sad. Is there anything I can buy to future-proof this? At all? Not really. Yes, Mata race. Another race. That's a lot of late surgers. She's gonna get frickin' destroyed. Holy crap, did she get destroyed! I'm gonna try your tactic, everybody, and see what happens. Why am I having such a hard time getting out of these races? Do I just skip at this point? Like, this is crazy. Or give her one more shot. Not enough speed or power? I mean, yes, but what do you do in this scenario? I can't give her more stats. So just try it again? Okay, she got 4th this time. We'll just take it. We'll just take it and leave it. Front run her too? God, that sounds terrible. But she does have front run C and not D. So it's a little bit better, I guess. Alright, whatever. We took the 4th place. I'm just gonna leave it. Alright, what do we got here? Energy, speed manual. There's a lot of stuff in here that we want. Yeah, this is a pretty weak run, if I'm being honest, compared to the last one. No one's even close. Do I gamble for this? Yeah. Ouch. Oh, God. I don't think I'm meant to run a Taiki Shuttle game. She's been slow metabolisms twice now, which is crazy. I'm actually just getting griefed by Taiki Shuttle right now. Like, this is not even a joke. She hits slow mat into a huge speed training. This run is actually just cursed. I think I'm just gonna abandon the run and call it quits for today and resume on Friday. I think my brain is just exploded. Two absolutely abhorrent Taiki shuttle runs in a row. My mind is blown. Alright. I think I'm actually gonna end the run, and I'm gonna end stream for today. I will resume Uma streaming on Friday. Tomorrow will be a group stream with my siblings. So, because I am genuinely flabbergasted by the past 2 runs that have happened. It's actually soul-crushing in my mind. So thank you everybody new who followed today. And thank you everybody who has stuck around and chatted with me. I appreciate it a lot. If you haven't already and you feel so inclined, please leave a sub on YouTube and a like if you can. Also, if you want to leave a comment on YouTube, that helps as well. And a follow on Twitch will do wonders for my channel. I appreciate it a lot. I'm actually gonna raid you guys into my brother if I can figure out how to do it, because I'm not very good at using Twitch. And you guys can just say hi to him. I know he's playing Apex and it may not be everyone's cup of tea, but yeah. How do I do that? Type \raid? \raid. And then the name of the person? Oh, so is that it? Oh, there we go. Alright, everybody enjoy. Say hi to him. And if you feel inclined, give him a follow as well. I appreciate it. Have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow if you're gonna come to the group stream, or maybe even Friday for the Uma stream. Bye!